dance was rapidly approaching and preparations were underway. For Katrina, being that it was her official debut, it should have been the most exciting time of her life, though there were some things preventing that.
Ladies, the estate needs to be spotless. We only have a few days before the dance, and it is the social event of the year. Everything, and I mean everything, must be perfect.
Yes, Mrs. K.
Oh, Mrs. K, I don't know what to do. There's so many suitors for the Halloween dance, and none of them the ones I want.
What a tragedy your life is. Just pick one of the men on your father's approved list. You have an important estate to protect.
But I want it all, Mrs. K. Intelligence, strength, a lovely singing voice.
A lovely singing voice. My dear, you're supposed to be looking for a husband, not love.
Not love, then what's the point of being married?
Status, wealth, and title, of course.
But what about happiness?
A myth created by the lower class.
You mean Brahm?
I knew it. Enough of this nonsense, Katrina. You do know your father caught him with yet another trollop.
He told me.
Well, then I suppose we should get to work.
Mrs. K, will you tell me what to do about my struggles? Please, why don't you please? I can't seem to choose, I don't want to lose my mind, I'm troubled. Please, oh help me please.
I'm not gonna shout while you flap about with these so-called problems.
One of me, Mrs. K, please.
I don't want to hear it. Leave me
Mrs. K,
be.
won't you tell me what to do?
Can't you get your head on straight? You're making me irate. I've told you all.
Yes, it's all straight. I need help as of late.
Over again.
Oh, here it goes. Not again, Dad.
Here the day is drawing near. Your debutante
Please don't remind me.
filled with pride is what I'll be. Just be
Oh,
so
Daddy, please don't bother me. Can't you see I'm
our
suffering?
social standing.
Please, just let me be. Just let me be.
They must be approved by me.
Tell me who should be the next Mr. Van Tassel?
Who should be the next Mr. Van Tassel? Make a choice.
I am sorry, Katrina.
About what?
I know you missed your mother. She should be here for you. Life isn't always fair.
I do miss her. It was a long time ago. Ron was so sweet about it. I don't know what happened to him.
I am also sorry about Brom, but it was only a matter of time. Take your time to mourn your loss, but recognize that you have no future with Brom Bones. You never did.
Time was indeed getting short, but Brahm wasn't giving up yet.
Forever yours, Ron. I hope this will mean something to him. Carl, how goes the search?
Not well. I'm afraid I've learned everything I could from that town.
Yeah, there's another town I need you to try. I have a feeling Tarrytown isn't the only place our famous headmaster has visited.
I should really get a horse.
Ichabod returned to his duties as headmaster, though with less than his usual energy. He couldn't stop thinking of the terrifying ghost that haunted him. Perhaps more dangerous was how vulnerable Katrina made him feel.
I found him outside. He is a book.
Yes, very good, James. Anyone else?
For my presentation, I would like to tell a ghost story.
All right, calm down, class. It's just a silly ghost story. Please, proceed.
This story comes from the place we call home. There are lots of ghost stories in this town, but this one is by far the scariest of them all. The legend of the Headless Horseman. He fought for glory, the Hessian who rides out when it's stormy. He cries out in the twilight of the evening. He rides upon a giant stallion in the moonlight. He hunts for heads, he will not rest until he finds, till he finds, till he finds. And soon he'll be watching the bridge at night to see who will be crossing. They better hurry or I'll be behind them when they least expect it, they will be hacking. They'll have their heads by giving them a whacking. Just like that.
What is the meaning to recount this nightmare I am dreaming? This phantom in my dreams always scheming. He lies between my wish to circumvent this madness and end my darkened journey into sadness.
This is no specter. The horseman of the night is our protector. His wrath eternal never have an answer. No hope of escaping what is fated for his victims. No horseman is fleet enough to escape it.
Children, you may stop this nonsense right now. Class is dismissed. Believe me, no one likes the rather creepy sound of children singing.
Master Crane, how's my James doing with his singing lessons?
Enough of you! Silence!
Very well done, Master Crane. Very well done. Ladies, Master Crane was preparing for Master Van Tassel's barn dance, and he's in the final running to be this year's storyteller.
Yes, I'm pleased to see that I have startled all of you. My preparation is working. Thank you, Johann. The Headless Horseman. Did you hear that? He has a name. The children even know of him. Others must have seen him too.
No one really has. He's just a local legend.
A local legend? You mean you've known of this and never mentioned it to me?
I didn't want to make matters worse. You must have heard him at some point, perhaps when you were in Tarrytown or in the tavern or somewhere. Master, please, he is simply a character in a tale. He can't possibly be real.
No, but I fear he is real, Johann. I'm not dreaming.
Get a hold of yourself! We don't have time for this. We're very close to winning the heart of Miss Van Tassel.
Yes, you're right. If only... In truth, I neglected to mention that the other night did not go as well as I had planned. I managed to salvage the evening, but it's just that the woods were especially dark that night.
And you let your superstitious nature get the better of you. Yes, well, that may have not left the best impression, but I believe we can remedy this. First, we'll get the two of you in the woods again. Once we do, and then...
Yes,
And finally...
Yes! Brilliant, my friend. Brilliant! What a sharp mind you have.
Oh, Master, I wish the same could still be said of you.
While Johann was rightly worried about Ichabod, the rest of the town took no notice as they were trying to find partners of their own.
Are they meeting us here? They said they were.
Well, we're here.
What is it you want to ask us?
I did. They're pathetic.
We wanted to ask you to accompany us to Master Brown's house's Halloween bar dance.
What?
We wanted to ask you to Master Von Tassel's and...
Did you hear that?
This evening is rare and beautiful, like a certain someone.
Ichabod, you do plan on telling me why you called on me so late?
Darling, do I need a reason? It's just that the woods are so lovely this night.
Aha! I am a bandit! And I'm coming to attack
Don't worry, my
you!
boy!
Be careful!
With this or not!
Yeah!
That was unbelievable!
Yes, that was nothing, just a typical day for me.
I heard shouting. Is everyone all right?
Well, we were attacked, and the brave Master Crane came to our rescue.
Attacked by who?
I don't know, a bandit of some sort. He seemed to... There was a swarm of them, I think, in the background. But I gave the fellow a good slug and he went scurrying off.
Enough of this, Katrina. This man is not who he says he is.
Master Bones must be referring to Thomas Wade. That was the name I used in Tarrytown. Yes, it's no secret. In addition to my duties as headmaster, I was working with the town's leaders to uncover the identity of the bandits. Had I arrived in town with the famous name of Ichabod Crane, well, they would have been more wary.
I found no mention of such an incident.
Very well researched, Master Bones, but you see, the town's reputation took priority, so secrecy was mandated. If you don't believe me, I invite you to ask any of the town's inhabitants. I assure you, no one will speak of it.
That's preposterous. Surely you can see this is
Now,
nothing more
Abraham
than...
Brownbones, you have done nothing but harass and insult Ichabod since he arrived. Enough with the accusations. He has shown intelligence and bravery, and that is why he will be my escort for the dance. Good day, Brown. Go back to your mistresses.
Katrina, don't you see what's happening here? Please, at least take this.
When my heart
me, Johann. Me.
Well done. She never really had a chance, did she? Poor thing.
Why the sun refused to shine after following me all the time. If I've lost the chance you'd be with me, I will have lost my mind. Once more will I see your face. Once more will I see an endless chain around me. An endless chain around me.
Who's there?
We're sorry, we're just laughing about Master Crane.
Him? What about him?
Well, Elizabeth got up to tell a ghost story, the legend of the Headless Horseman. And Master Crane was so funny. He pretended he was scared and started throwing salt all over the room. Master Crane is the best headmaster in the world.
Throwing salt? How strange. It's getting late. You two best run along. So, he's superstitious.
It appeared to be decided. Katrina had agreed to go to the dance with Ichabod. The only thing left was for the headmaster to get final approval from Baltus.
Katrina, my dear, where are you?
She went out for a breath of fresh air, sir.
Yes. Still angry with me, I suppose. Very good. Crane, what were we discussing?
I believe you were asking me probing questions for the sake of your daughter, sir.
Very impressive candor, Master Crane. Your reputation as a man of courage seems well justified. And I must admit, I didn't think that a traveling headmaster could achieve such niceties.
Well, it is important to be courageous in both heroism and love, and I must say I do admire you for your stalwart protection of your daughter. As for me being a headmaster, well, that is merely a way for me to give back to the children of the world. I consider it philanthropy.
A very interesting take indeed. You know, she is everything to me.
And everything to me, sir. I would risk my life for her.
Very well. Very good, Crane. Now, about your costume for our dance. I believe it will suit you well, given your recent heroic deeds.
Thank you, Mr. Van Tassel, but I don't know if it's appropriate.
Please, it would do me an honor. This belonged to an old friend of mine, a hero who sacrificed himself during the war many, many years ago. Look at that. It's a perfect fit.
To say the least. realizing the coat from his dreams was indeed a perfect fit, did nothing to calm his nerves. As for his rival, both Brom and Carl had just made an unexpected breakthrough.
Carl, you were right. I think I finally found what we needed. Yeah, yes, it's all over now.
Well done, my friend, but just in case.
What are you gonna do with that?
It turns out our famous headmaster is prone to superstition. Perfect.
And so the stage was set. For many reasons, this would be the most memorable Halloween dance in Sleepy Hollow's history.
This is it. It's happening tonight. Tonight we become men.
Come on, Carl. You're ridiculous.
Tonight we at least act like that.
And the boys all look handsome tonight, all cleaned up and what a pleasant sight. It's a fine time to misbehave on Halloween night.
And the women all look so divine, like the red and the finest of wines. It's the greatest and grandest of nights.
With the larriest and scariest of sights.
On this yearly, frightful, delightful night,
And we women all look so divine.
like the red and the finest of wines, we'll hear stories about
Ghosts and goblins and the banshees who shout, and witches who fly on their brooms out of sight. On
this our Halloween night.
Don't forget to grow salt if you mention the
Or
dead.
to run if you see a black cat in your bed. But most important of all, don't look back till you cross the bridge at Old Man Smith's waterfall.
And so the guests danced into the night, with many new friendships being made. Of course, there were two big moments that everyone was really waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. As you all know, my daughter Katrina has come of age this year and has chosen for her escort for the evening. While there were many suitors, I feel that she has made the right choice. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present Miss Katrina Van Tassel and our very own headmaster and philanthropist, Ichabod Crane.
Oh, Master Bones, very good to see you. Where, pray tell, is your costume?
Good to see you as well, sir. I assure you, my costume will be out shortly.
How are you holding up, son?
Very well, sir. I just have some unfinished business with Crane.
I understand it was a tough break. Let's just not spoil Katrina's big night, shall we?
Of course not.
Did you bring it?
Yes, of course.
Are you all right, sir? Bones, I don't know what he's up to.
I'll make this brief, Crane. I know you've been married several times before.
And what of it, sir? My wives all passed away. Now, leave me be.
Not all. You left town before a certain Mrs. Oliver was buried, and she made a miraculous recovery. She and her sons are wondering what happened to her dowry and her husband.
This is nonsense!
You're a criminal, Crane, and you're not going to ruin Katrina like you did those poor widows.
can't prove anything. No one will believe your word over mine.
Really?
Thomas Wade, is that you? Where have you been?
No! Bones, get her out of here immediately! Please! You win! You win.
Do you expect me to believe that, Crane?
Swear it, Bones. Don't do this in front of everyone. You'll ruin Katrina's night. You have my word.
Very well.
It's time to go now.
You must take your leave tonight.
To speak with you. Elsa is still alive. Bones brought her here.
Here? Elsa? And alive? Impossible.
I didn't believe it myself. Who would have thought the oath had it in him?
Master, there are other towns. There are...
No! Don't you understand? I love her.
You love her?
Ichabod, it's time for the story.
Ladies and gentlemen, the eve of the night quickly approaches, heralding our most famous tradition, the telling of a select Halloween tale sure to haunt you, dear guests, on your ride home. Gather round. All right, now which story shall it be? Shall it be The Witch of the West Waterfall? You like that one? How about The Ghost of the East Graveyard? Hated it. We will find out. It is without further ado that I announce this year's storyteller, none other than our very own Abraham Brom Bones.
Ladies and gentlemen, you recognize this legend as it is very near and dear to us all. It was a dark and cold October night.
You! How did you get here?
The inhabitants of this town are my people. I am their protector, their defender, their angel of vengeance.
Is it not enough that you have tortured me, inhabited my dreams, spawned a madness in me?
My visits to you were a warning. The act that you dream of committing tonight, you shall not do.
No, you are not real. You're just a trick of Bones, and I will not tolerate it.
Leave this town of your own free will. Cross the bridge. Do not come back, and you will remain unharmed.
I will not! This fortune is mine. This woman is mine. I will destroy any who stand in my way, even you.
As you wish.
Ichabod, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, my darling, I just slipped.
Master.
I'm fine, Johann. Thank you.
Very good, Mr. Bones. Very good. Very good. On behalf of the staff and myself, I would like to wish you all a safe ride home. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you for not exposing me. Please know that I've truly developed feelings for Katrina. I have a letter from her, but I'd rather it came from you. Please, meet me outside so that I can give it to you without having to say goodbye to her. It'll be too painful. Katrina, may I please have a word with Johann?
Of course.
Johann, we're leaving. It's over.
It's for the best. What happened?
I'll explain it later. I don't fully understand it myself, but I will take my leave of Master Bones and Katrina. Please, gather our things and meet me past the bridge.
Yes. Well, we can start over.
Katrina, I have some business to finish with Master Bones.
Is everything all right?
Yes, yes, darling. We've come to an understanding. Have a seat.
I know this is difficult for you, Crane, but you're doing the right thing.
Yes, I know!
Ichabod, why?
Come with me. Come with me now!
Master, no! I heard a shot. Is that Brom? Where is Master Crane? Where is my daughter?
Something happened. I can't explain.
Ichabod grabbed Katrina and headed toward the bridge, riding furiously until his horse was spooked, sending the two to the ground. His heart racing, Ichabod grabbed Katrina with desperation in an attempt to escape on foot.
Please, my dear, I'm doing this for us.
For us? You shot him, you monster! He was trying to warn me.
No, he has no business with you. I can give you the life you deserve.
So it's true. You're a criminal. And now a murderer.
No, come with me now. We have to get away from him, or it, or whatever it is.
What are you talking about?
The monster!
What monster?
It seems the woods this night are out to get me.
What are you saying?
A dark and very tainted fantasy.
What have you become?
A nightmare all too familiar to me. But they know not whom they face.
Displacement!
Battle me, I will not back down from my destiny.
I'm not your destiny!
No matter how this phantom threatens me.
It's you who threatens me!
It failed just like the others who opposed me. What is this? A monstrosity!
I cried out every morning, given all I claim fair warning. To those who sin, I am their bane. Your sins I won't forgive, though God alone above absolves you. Your time has come, Ichabod Crane, calling.
I must be strong this one more time.
You must repent!
Calling.
This is my
Calling.
This is my
Death for you is coming. Death for you is coming, coming now, 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 now.
And so, that was the end of Ichabod Crane, and for the horsemen as well, who disappeared into the night. Over the next few days, the town was abuzz about the strange series of events they had witnessed. There were many questions that would remain unanswered, but there was one man who could at least answer some.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
What will you do now?
Well, Ichabod was very careful with the fortune he acquired. It's safely hidden in a few counties away, so I'll return it to the families and clear his name the best I am able.
Yes, you should do that. It will be good. If you ever need a place to settle, you'll be welcome here.
Is Brom all right?
Yes, he's fine, but I think we're all ready to move on.
The village of Sleepy Hollow would never forget the strange case of Ichabod Crane, and the legend of the Headless Horseman would only grow from that day on. As for the residents, they too would move on, a stronger and tighter community than before, with endless possibilities ahead. Oh, and I nearly forgot, the horseman did leave one gift behind.
Now that it's over, and we've grown older, we'll find a way to go forth, stronger and bolder. We've learned our lessons, we'll ask more questions, we'll make a brighter day, we learn from transgressions. watch with wonder the lightning and the thunder, the horsemen we will follow, protecting Sleepy Hollow. To enemies he's frightening, fast as a bolt of lightning. The horsemen we will follow, protecting Sleepy Hollow. We are one.
What a disaster! Lost our schoolmaster. We pray his replacement that won't end up on a platter. We've met our matches.
They batted their lashes,
Maybe we'll take it slowly.
or have kids in batches.
We'll find our catches, bind them up with matches, to make sure they don't leave us due to our hate flashes.
Katrina's grown now. I still don't know how.
It seems like yesterday when she was a small child.
As we watch with wonder the lightning and the thunder, the horsemen we will follow, protecting Sleepy Hollow. To enemies he's frightening, fast as a bolt of lightning. The horsemen we will follow, protecting Sleepy Hollow. We are one.
Now that I'm alone, my fate is not known. Maybe I'll just stay here, or maybe I will go.
Now we're together, it can't be better. We'll find a way to make our love last forever.
Who would have guessed it? I am now headless. Now I serve Sleepy Hollow. I will protect it. This incarnation, my obligation. In death, another chance to achieve redemption.
As we watch with wonder the lightning and the thunder, the horsemen we will follow, protecting Sleepy Hollow. To enemies he's frightening, fast as a bolt of lightning. The horsemen we will follow, protecting Sleepy Hollow. We are one.